Today we're going to be making mud ponies using air dry clay. Okay, so you're going to get your supplies first. You're going to get a bag of clay with one ball of clay that has a little X in it and another little ball of clay beside it. You guys are going to be using wood dowels. I'm using a plastic one today. And then each table is going to get a cup of water and some Q-tips. Okay, so first step is to open the bag and take out the one with the crisscross, okay? Each one of these little segments is going to become one of the pony's legs. The way we're going to do that is we're going to gently squeeze like that. So we have one leg gently. We don't want them too skinny or it won't hold your pony up. I'm going to gently squeeze the other one like that. It won't take too much, just maybe 2 or 3 squeezes. And then already, look at that, we have our 4 legs, okay? Then I'm going to take my pinky finger and I'm going to press it in there and press it in there just to make sure that we have a nice pony. All right, then to make sure our legs are like we want them to be, we're going to set it down. We're gently just going to tap the top just a little bit. Gentle is the name of the game, okay? And then we're going to check those legs again and make sure they're separated and make sure that those are 4 nice little legs, okay? It should look kind of like a table. All right, then decide where you want the front of the horse to be, okay? Decide where you want the back to be, all right? You might want to take one last look down here and make sure that it's nice and smooth, okay? Then set that down. Then the next thing you're going to take out is that other ball of clay. This is going to be the body of the horse. This is going to become the head and the tail and the mane. So you're going to take that second little piece of clay and you're going to break it as close to half as you can. And then this other half you're going to break in 2. So you have 2 quarter pieces and 1 half piece. 2 quarter pieces I'm going to just put in the bag so they stay nice and wet. The one that looks kind of like, that's the half, I'm going to roll back and forth. 1, 2, 3. You don't want it too skinny because this is going to be your head and neck of your pony, okay? So I'm going to bend it so it looks like a backwards L or an upside down L a little bit, okay? I'm going to press this a little bit so it looks a little more like a horse's head. And this, I might even want to tap just a little bit here and maybe just a little bit on the back, okay? So that's what it's going to end up looking. Okay, then we're going to scratch and attach, okay? So scoring or scratching, we're just going to scratch just a little bit where we decided that front was going to be, okay? And then where I'm going to attach, scratch and attach, remember, I'm going to draw some lines or hashtags or tic-tac-toes, and then I'm going to have those 2 things meet like that, and I'm going to push, okay? Just to make sure they stay together, all right? Then you're going to blend using your finger and your thumb all the way around so that it looks kind of like a dinosaur right now, but you will have the head, the neck, and the 4 legs, okay? Then I'm going to take out one of those quarter pieces that we made, and this time, again, we're going to roll back and forth using 2 fingers like that. And it's going to get to be about that long, okay? I'm going to flatten it using my finger. And this is going to be the horse's mane, okay? And for the mane, we are going to be doing some scratch and attach, all right? So it's going to look like he has a mohawk at first, and that's all right. And I'm going to tear it off when it gets to the back. And then what scratch and attach here means is I'm going to use that wood dowel and I'm actually going to be drawing the hair, but at the same time I'm going to be scratching it down into the head and just a little bit on the back so it stays nice. I'm going to turn it around to the other side and do the same thing, scratching and attaching. It's going to look kind of like I'm drawing hair into the mane, and that's a good thing too. All right, but especially on that seam so that it's attaching itself to the head and the neck of our pony. All right, and when it's done, when it looks like you want it to look, okay, nice strong mane, you might want to shape the muzzle of the horse out just a little bit, and then we're going to use that jowl to add an eye, not all the way through, but just so it looks like an eye. Turn the horse around to the other side. Horses' eyes are on the side of their head, so we're going to add the other eye. Then we're going to put the horse down again and just do some checking, okay? How does the feet look? How does the neck look? Okay, does it indeed look like a pony? What I'm doing now is I'm maybe lengthening those legs just a little bit, okay? And then back here at its tushy, you might want to give just a little squeeze so that it's rounded a little bit, and maybe not so boxy, okay? Then I'm going to get out that last piece of clay, okay? And we're going to divide it into 3 pieces. They don't have to be equal, 3 little pieces like that, okay? I'm going to rub back and forth several times this time, because this time you do want it to be kind of skinny like that. Then I'm going to rub back and forth with the next piece. And you're going to make all 3 pieces together kind of about the same length. But it doesn't have to be exact. All right, then I'm going to put those 3 little pieces together, and I'm going to pinch at the top like that so they stay together, and I'm going to flatten, okay? That's going to go right back here on his tushy. So we're going to scratch and attach again. I'm going to just make a hashtag or a little number sign right there, and then I'm going to turn over the side on the tail. Again, scratch and attach, make a little hashtag or a little number sign, and I'm going to push those 2 together like that. Okay, then we're going to blend with our finger. Blend, 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 okay? If your tail is like mine, it might be a little bit too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a pencil, or a paintbrush in my case, and we're going to group those 3 together a little bit. If yours is a little long, has one that's a little long like mine, just pinch it off, okay? I'm going to put my pencil or paintbrush on top, and we're just going to curl that little tail up a little bit. Okay, then the Q-tip, don't get it too wet, just dip it in your water container, just one end, and I'm just going to, for finishing, I'm going to just kind of smooth a little bit. Okay, so I smoothed the tail with my Q-tip to make sure it stays on nice, okay? Then I'm going to come up front here by the neck and head, and I'm just rubbing gently, gently. Don't push too much because you don't want air dry clay soup, but you do want it to blend and smooth, okay? Then maybe even down across the top of that mane a little bit so it's nice and smooth and attached well, okay? And then on this side of the tail so it's nice and it's smooth and attached well. And wow, that's a pretty cute mud pony.